It is with the greatest honor I introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2011, Mr. Charley George.
We made it. First of all, I would like to thank God for blessing me with this honor and this opportunity to stand before you all. I would also like to thank my parents, especially my mom, who's out there, for all of her support and prayers, in addition to all of my friends and church family. And a special shout out to my cousin, Angel Matthew, who's like a sister to me. I wanted to appreciate her as well, along with all of the great teachers I have had these past 4 years. A public speaker once said, "Life is not measured by the number of breaths you take, but by the moments that take your breath away." Class of 2011, tonight is one of those moments. This graduation ceremony testifies to the conclusion of your high school life, and with it, the end of the first chapter of your life. For some of you, you are the first ones in your family graduating high school. For some of you, you are the first ones in your family to pursue a higher education in college. And for some of you, you are graduating as scholars, being in the top 10% and the top 4% of your class. But for all of you, your friends, your family, your peers, they're all experiencing this breathtaking moment along with you. And I would just like to say, congratulations, you all have deserved it. But I want to ask you all one question tonight. What is greatness? Some say it was when Alexander the Great controlled 15 nations at one time. Some say it was when Abraham Lincoln sealed the issue of equality by signing the Emancipation Proclamation. Some say it was when Martin Luther King Jr. challenged not a nation, but the entire world when he delivered his "I Have a Dream" speech. What is greatness, and how does one achieve it? Greatness is achieved by leaving a legacy, by not only making a difference, but by making a significant difference. Greatness revolves around significance. Life is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness if you make the right choices. My dad told me a story once about a woman who lived in a village, and every day this woman would walk 3 kilometers from her village house to a water well just to get some water for her family. She would walk 3 kilometers every day, back and forth, carrying that pot of water on her head. And one day when she was walking back from that well, she had almost reached her house, but then she dropped the pot of water. All of that walking, all of that hard work was wasted. She cannot reach her goal. She cannot even give her family some water. Many of you are so close in achieving your goals, your aspirations, your ambitions. Do not make the same mistake that the woman made. Do not break the pot right outside the door. Around 3 months ago, one of my church members stood up and said, "Do not aim to be successful, aim to be significant." Life is not just about being successful, it's about being significant. My fellow peers, I challenge all of you tonight to strive for significance. Write your own history in this world and leave a legacy. Some of you already took the first step in being significant in this community and for this school. The boys' varsity football team, for example, were the first ones in Manvel history to not only reach the playoffs, but go so far as to go to the 4th round. only did you guys leave a legacy that everyone will remember, but you challenged the next class to live up to the standards that you have set. The girls' varsity basketball team and Olivia Olai State Madison. You too left a legacy that the next class will have to live up to. And don't forget about HOSA, FFA, and UIL academics, in which we had the first Manvel UIL team to go to state for social studies. We even had a two-time state winner, Corey Reichardt. This all happened with the class of 2011, not the class of 2009, not the class of 2010, but the class of 2011. This class put Manvel on the map. Significance. You all made a difference in some way or another. But what did I have to do? All I had to do was memorize some vocabulary words, memorize the quadratic formula before taking one of Miss Meyer's tests, and that's why I'm standing up here. But don't get me wrong, it's an honor to be up here, and all of you should try your best to seek success. But the difference between success and significance is that success is temporary and significance is permanent. Take Bill Gates, for example. He is successful, sure, but people will not remember him just because he is a billionaire. He will not be remembered because he had so much money. He will be remembered as the Microsoft guy. He will go down in history for inventing something that revolutionized the world. He will be remembered for being significant. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to be successful. No. In fact, strive for success. Make it one of your goals. However, don't settle for just success. Go beyond that. Chase after significance, because it is a legacy through significance that will make your mark on this world. Always remember, when you strive for the permanent, the temporary is sure to follow you. Class of 2011, if you strive for significance, I can assure you that greatness will follow you and that success will follow you. When you aim for greatness, when you aim for significance, you will achieve greatness. And some of you are thinking, why is this guy talking about greatness at a high school graduation? It's because as I look at this crowd in front of me, I see future doctors, engineers, lawyers. I see athletes, musicians, actors. I see the potential that can change a community, the potential that can influence a society, the potential that can impact the world. I see the potential to be great. Class of 2011, when you walk across this stage and when you leave this stadium tonight, what kind of a legacy will you leave behind? Just remember, it's one thing to be successful, but it's another to be significant. I challenge all of you to strive for significance and aim for greatness. And with that I say, thank you, and God bless the class of 2011.